One Piece episode 1120 had many noteworthy moments, most of which were tied to the five elders, Imu, and Sabo. At the start of the episode, Sabo could be seen covered with blood and walking away from the Pangaea castle. The chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army only survived due to Nefertari Cobra's sacrifice. If the king of Alabasta had not given him the opportunity to escape, Sabo would definitely have been killed by Imu and the five elders. The episode also covered Waipal and Vivi's escape from Marijoa. The two have absolutely no regard for each other, but they had to stick together because of the circumstances. Waipal talked to Morgan, the owner of News Coup, who decided to take them along. Another significant surprise from the episode was related to the Seraphim. After seeing 5 Seraphim in Egghead, fans did not think that there would be more. However, Oda managed to surprise them. The 3 Seraphim make their debut. Crocodile, Doflamingo, and Moria Seraphim appear. The new Seraphim that were introduced in the episode were based off on Crocodile, Gecko Moria, and Donquixote Doflamingo. The 3 Seraphim were not present on Egghead Island, which is why fans had to wait for such a long time to see them. Unfortunately, fans didn't get the chance to see the 3 Seraphim in action, leaving the audience with a ton of questions. But it is possible to make a guess of what they are like. Judging from the behavior of the Seraphim on Egghead, the new trio also have distinct personalities. Doflamingo's Seraphim will have the same mannerisms as him. So, he will be malevolent and fond of cruelty. The Seraphim was even grinning in the same way as Doflamingo. The big question is what kind of devil fruits the new Seraphim have. The safest bet would be that all 3 Seraphim have the same devil fruits as their human counterparts. So, Crocodile's Seraphim should have the Suna Suna no Mi, Doflamingo's Seraphim might have the Ito Ito no Mi, and Gecko Moria's Seraphim would possess the Cage no Mi. However, there is a small chance that Vegapunk might have picked other devil fruits for these Seraphim. Finding a better fit for them would have been a cakewalk for the smartest mind in the world. For now, the devil fruits of the 3 new Seraphim will remain a mystery, as it is unlikely that they will return to Egghead Island before the arc concludes. How strong are the Seraphim? The Seraphim are super strong weapons created by Dr. Vegapunk. The scientist used his expertise to make them the strongest form of humanity. The Seraphim made their debut in the Egghead arc, where they fought against the Straw Hat Pirates, CP0, and Vegapunk's satellites. The Seraphim were made using the lineage factor of King, a Lunarian. This enhanced the Seraphim's physical abilities to the point where they were unaffected by powerful attacks. They withstood strikes from Luffy, Zoro, Kaku, Sanji, and Lucy without any problems. Additionally, the Seraphim have wings on their backs, meaning they can fly at ridiculous speeds and blitz their targets. The Seraphim are also able to learn and improve. This means their strength continues to grow with time. Finally, they are equipped with various devil fruit powers, which complement their original fighting style. Will the Seraphim be involved in future arcs? The weapons of mass destruction have great potential. Yes. The Seraphim have been created to do the bidding of the world government. The organization has spent a great deal of money and other resources on building them. So, it's quite obvious that it would want to use the Seraphim in major battles. Keeping in mind the drastic shift happening across the world, it is safe to say that the Seraphim will prove to be valuable weapons for the world government. Presently, there are many pirates and other criminals who pose a threat to the sovereignty of the world government. The Marines and Cypher Paul cannot keep up with them. The world government cannot afford to let these criminals run free, so it will try to deploy the Seraphim to stop them in their tracks. In the upcoming arcs, fans will get the opportunity to see all the Seraphim in action, which means their devil fruits power will also be disclosed. Additionally, the audience will also find out if the Seraphim can become completely independent and act without orders. So far, the Seraphim have shown that they have distinct personalities. As they are only kids, they are bound to evolve and learn more. Unlike the Pacifista, the Seraphim are not regular weapons, and they will not remain obedient forever. If their personalities take over, it is completely possible that they might refuse to listen to orders.